is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Chucky Buys Another Stupid Toy. Okay, but no, in all reality, there was some pretty good reasoning behind this toy. So I ended up buying another Honda Ruckus, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Let me get this garage open real quick. So the story behind it is I got an extremely good deal on this Ruckus. I was going back and forth with this dude from Bloomington, Indiana, which is a 5-hour drive from me. I did not want to go and drive that far, so he ended up saying he will ship it, which cost $100. Let's just say I got this Ruckus under $1,200. Yeah, I got the Ruckus for $1,000. So it's a 2011. So as you guys may know, my first Ruckus that I got was also orange. So this one, of course, had to be orange. And I think orange, correct me if I'm wrong, only comes in the 2011 year. But yeah, without further ado, here is the second Ruckus. So as you can see, they look pretty damn identical, but in terms of why I got, actually no, this is not the new one. This is mine. This one, I mean, they're both mine, but this is the first one that I got. So this is the second one. As you can see already, it was dropped on the right side. I mean, it's pretty clear indication that it was dropped. Another thing you could look for, let's move this one out of the way. Another thing you can look for when something's dropped is scratches all along that side. So you can see the muffler has some scratches on it, a little bit on the side fairing right there, a little bit of the plastics up front. But overall, this thing is not really in that bad a condition. So the things I noticed that were wrong with it were, okay, there's a tab busted up right here, clearly the handlebar, the muffler being scratched, the panel being scratched there. This had a lot more sun fade than this. This was kept inside, and I'm assuming that this one was either kept outside or somewhere where it was periodically left out in the sun. So there's no storage bag under here. There's storage bag on that, which I really do like, so it's kind of an inconvenience. I'm gonna get another one for this one, but the whole reason I ended up getting a second one was not more or less just so I can have two Ruckuses and I found a really good deal, but if I ever do want to sell it, it'll sell really easy. But no, me riding by myself is not that fun, I would say. I have a little sister who's 21, and she kind of really like showed an interest when I first got this Ruckus. So I was like, you know what, this thing's stupid cheap. If she doesn't end up wanting to use it, I'll just end up selling it. So I got it for more or less my friends, my family, and mainly my sister, so she could ride it with me throughout the summer, because it kind of sucks just riding by yourself. But also, in that aspect, if mine were to ever break down or have a problem, there's a backup Ruckus to ride, vice versa. If that one ever broke down for someone, they could take the other one. And now my mom and sister can go riding, whatever, yada, yada, yada. So what are the plans for this Ruckus? The plans for this Ruckus is basically do the exact same thing that I did on the other one. I already ordered the headlights for it. We're going to do Plini variator. We're going to do 5.5 gram sliders. I'm going to basically do the exact same setup that I had on that. The tack, the Plini variator, the Daytona Kevlar belt, all the goodies. We're gonna do an oil change, coolant flush, air filter, make sure these air pressure is perfectly set. I'm also gonna do NCY shocks and struts, or struts, coilover strut, whatever in the back, and then shocks up front. I'm gonna do it the same on mine, or both of mine, whatever, you know what I mean. But the guy did say the thing ran great, and me not being able to go and see this thing in person, well, let me just start it up for you. The first time I went to start it, you can already tell instantaneously there was a super... Is it gonna die? Okay, I got extremely lucky. Typically it just dies right off, but it has a way higher idle than mine does. Obviously that can be adjusted, but also this kind of cuts in and cuts out. Like you can hear it sitting, or like when you're on the throttle, it's like choking a little bit. So the carb needs to be taken apart and clean. Once I do that, I'm also going to shim it and rejet it for, I don't know, I'm not going to do an intake and exhaust. I don't really know if the jetting is going to be that beneficial. I'm pretty sure it's the only reason you jet it is to have, the only reason you do jet something is when you're adding more modifications. I don't really know if jetting adds more flow. I don't know. I guess I'll do a little bit more research before I start speaking about it, but it drives very, very well. I do hear a little bit of valve train noise when it is at a lower idle. So I think I need to shim or take a feeler gauge and go adjust all the valves to make sure all the lash is correct on them. But I mean, it's only got freaking 2,400 miles now. So the thing does like 40 with me on its stock, which is pretty good, kind of like this one did, but I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good buy. I thought, like, if any of my friends want to come over and ride it, and I don't really feel like riding by myself. A lot of my friends are like, oh, I don't have the money, I don't have this, I don't have that. It's like, I didn't want to spend the money, but at the end of the year, if I don't want it and I need the money, I'll sell it. They're pretty easy to sell, so. And it's just a no-brainer. They get good gas mileage and they're fun to ride. They're cool to go to the beach. They're cool to go to, like out my buddy's boat, whatever, like just ride over to their house, go to the grocery store real quick, go to the gym locally. I kind of just ride it to do like all my errands now, especially as long as it's nice out, I ride it. So I don't know if you guys wanted to see a ride, but I think we might as well. It just rained, but what the hell, we'll take it for a quick little ride, show you, see if it does 40. No, a little water never hurt the Ruckus, right? We'll do a little top speed run on another stock Ruckus. Try not to cut any of this video. We're gonna try to do it all in one take, so. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of my reason behind getting another Ruckus. But if you guys like the video and think I should do anything else with the Ruckus, this new Ruckus, let me know. Like always, guys, I appreciate the support. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys want to see. Oh my gosh, and it's raining again. Or that's just a tree. But yep, this is it for this one. So until next time, talk to you.